We also have supported the accessibility or improving the accessibility of the Kalinago territory to innovation, so ICT equipment, digital tools, and including the provision of community Wi-Fi equipment. We also supported the distribution of critical equipment to boost cassava production. And then Sawana mentioned the comic books that we used yesterday, or that we were able to share with the children in the community yesterday, working on enhancing the visibility and positioning of Kalinago traditions and heritage wherever it's possible.
Okay, well, Stephanie, I want to thank you for, again, brief interaction, and I am just hoping that you continue to enjoy your stay and enjoy the Kalinago week of activities so that, as you said, you will be back, and we will be liking our embracing the opportunity to have you back with us as we celebrate not only Kalinago week, but in terms of the support that you guys have been giving. We're very appreciative of it. So thank you very much for joining us, and we just hope that you enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you very much, and it really has been an honor and privilege to be a part of this special week. Thank you.
Okay, Sao, as I said, Sawana, if I may go back to you, because for the benefit of the listeners, there's a new project in the Kalinago territory. Just give us some information about that project, what it entails, and so on.
Okay, so happy to share. The project is sponsored by the government of India, and we're focusing primarily, like I said earlier, focusing on community resilience, but we are focusing on agriculture, forestry management, and tourism. So the project intends to improve food security through climate-smart agriculture, and what you will see in terms of that would be sort of the establishment of a greenhouse park. We would be focused on some backyard gardening that would target single-headed households. Of course, we would provide the farmers and agro-processors that we'll be working with, building their capacity in terms of training, but also equipment that would support the value-added crops that they are involved in. As it relates to the ecosystems and our watershed and forest management, what we're looking at is developing a very specific forest management policy, not for nationally, but specifically for the Kalinago territory. We're going to be establishing some watershed and forest management committees, and we're going to be focused again on the reforestation program that is building on the previous initiative. Pretty much we're going to be focused a lot heavily on indigenous tourism, and what you would see here is the supporting of the marketing and branding of the Kalinago tourism strategy. We're going to be focusing on some capacity building for small MSMEs in terms of ecotourism and hospitality, and we're going to be supporting a few of the groups in terms of knowledge exchange, learning from other indigenous groups around the Caribbean or within our hemisphere, within our region. So this project promises to enhance resilience. We want to do this in a very inclusive way, and of course we always want to be promoting gender equality in that process. So it's a lot to look forward to. It's an 18-month project, and we're expecting to see great results. We've had the meetings and engagements with the Kalinago Council and Ministry of Environment as very key stakeholders and who provide technical support and guidance to us. And I'm sure we will execute it in a way that, like I said earlier, it's actually for the people and by the people.
Okay, well, Sawana, thank you very much. And as the listeners can hear, there's a lot happening in the Kalinago territory. And before I go to the Kalinago Development Officer, if I may just ask Ubutu-san for just to give us her final words, as this will be the last time that she'll be on air in this forum for Kalinago Week before we move on to the KDO.
Okay, so thank you once again, Liam, for this opportunity, and it's really a pleasure to be with you and your listeners today and to share with you what is happening within the Kalinago territory. Like I said before, I'm really encouraging all our listeners, those of you who can make it, to be at the territory tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the Sensi Memorial Site, where we'll be remembering the ancestors who died during that 1930 event. We also want to say special thanks on behalf of the Kalinago Council to our major partners like UNDP, who have really invested into this year's activity. So we want to say thank you so much to them. And we also look forward as a council into working with them for that project that they're working on. A special thanks, of course, to the management team of the Ministry of Environment, Rural Modernization and Kalinago Upliftment for their effort, their time. I see that they make an effort to be here during the week. So we really appreciate the efforts and the commitment to ensuring that we have a successful activity. So thank you so much and blessed day to everyone.
Well, thank you, Chief. And tomorrow, again, as we said, you'll be seeing a few more of us from the Ministry of Environment to celebrate with you guys. Sometimes they say we save the best for last. So we go into the Kalinago Development Officer, Miss Alice Dirampel. Alice, welcome to the program again. It's not your first time and certainly won't be the last. As we're speaking about Kalinago Week, you have heard some of the persons who would have spoken before you. Just tell us in terms of what you have seen thus far for the Kalinago Week and what you expect tomorrow as we basically wrap up this program in the next few minutes.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much again, Liam. And again, I want to say thank you to all the minister, the PS, the entire Ministry of Environment team. And there's definitely teamwork, the Kalinago Council, the Events Committee, and also the Carafuna Cultural Group, our partners, UNDP. It's definitely a busy week for us this week. Because besides celebrating Kalinago Week this week, we also have our UNDP team and the evaluators here doing their assessments on the ground. We also have folks from the Caribbean Development Bank, which is our agency funding our project, the Kalinago Territory Multipurpose Center and Emergency Shelter in Batata, which is one of the biggest projects here on island. And so we do have our city team here doing community engagements. We have Mr. Paul Saunders and Mr. Rishado Aiken. So we want to say a special good morning to them. They are here to celebrate with us as well. So we have a very great celebration this week, yeah, as you can see. We wish Canada was there to join us as well. But it is definitely a busy week for us. And the Chief has lent her support, and we are working together. So we are very happy to partner this year to make it memorable. And for me, the thing is, Liam, the children of tomorrow, they are our future, and we're building a resilient Kalinago today for them. And it was really nice yesterday to see the minister and the chief and Sawana and the DRR reading to the children. They enjoying the books, you know. So that to me is what brought me the shivers and what is really the highlight of the week. I know tomorrow we'll have the celebration, but again, these people fought for these small little people that we are, molding this week. And, to hear the chief taught me yesterday how to say my name in Kalinago. So it is definitely something that we see, like Chief said, that we have to bring in more into the schools. And even yesterday, we had some of the teachers asking, we need a manual to teach the children more. So I was very happy to hear that. And that is what we are building today, a resilient Kalinago territory for our future generations. So again, we want to extend the invitation to everybody to come and join us tomorrow at the Sensi Memorial Site. It is definitely a significant event for us, and we are a strong people, and we will continue to be resilient. And we will say thank you to all our donors and our partners who continue to strengthen us and to ensure that, there's sustainability, there's resilience, and that we are building definitely a stronger territory. So again, we want to say thank you, Liam, and we're hoping to see you tomorrow. Of course, the entire team from the Ministry of Environment will be here. I'm excited too. Cut my style with my cassava bread and stuff, And the pone, I know PS love her pone. We have to make sure you put extra pone on the side for PS. PS is Kalinago too, Liam, in case you didn't know. That is from Concord. So PS is Kalinago. So we have a full Kalinago contingent here. All right. So we want to say thank you. And of course, it is definitely a great moment for the Kalinago people. And we have our Ubuntu here as well. She herself is our first woman Kalinago chief. So I'm not sexist, Liam. I am just saying
That's okay.
we support and UNDP support gender balance,
Yes,
So we are very excited. It's definitely a new era for the Kalinago people. And Minister talked about it before, how we've evolved as a people. And we continue to be strong, and we'll be here for years and years and years and years to come. So it's definitely a solemn, bittersweet moment for us because it talks about our past, the people that we lost. Yes, we are sad, but because of them, we're able to even be stronger now today and build that resilient Kalinago territory that we're partnering with these people to build today.
Right. Well, certainly you will be seeing us tomorrow, and I'm sure that you and the Ubuntu PS herself will welcome the rest of us with open arms. But as you made mention in terms of the support and the partnerships, again, I want to ask you because you made mention of the CDB team on island. So if you can, just give us some information on what exactly is that mission with the CDB team here.
Yes, the CDP team is here doing their supervision mission. The project is a big one, but it also involves a lot of community engagement because the multipurpose center that is being built today is not just an emergency shelter. It is a multipurpose center. So it is supposed to be something that can create revenue for the Kalinago people. It was built with consultation by the Kalinago people. So before this, over 190 engagements were held throughout the territory. The design itself speaks for itself. It will be one of the best state-of-the-art buildings. We're looking at when it opens that people will actually come to the church to take pictures there, right, Chief? Because it is the design of the project, the design of the facility speaks of the resilience. It is basket woven and the shape of it like a bird. It has a story behind it. So it's not just a structure. Besides the cultural sensitivity that comes with it, you have the resilience, you have it's a multiple center for sustainability. And the good thing is there are several documents and trainings that are being done before. So before the facility, there's a maintenance training. There is a development plan that is already put in place so that it functions when it's open. So most times you see, these structures are put up and after you decide, who manages and who sustains it and who maintains it. But all of this is being done simultaneously while the building is being structured and built so that when it opens that we are ready to run. So it will serve as a multipurpose center. So you can have meetings, you can have events, community events, all of that again to bring unity for the Kalinago people, but also in case of an emergency, in case of a disaster, it is an emergency shelter. So it's dual purpose. And it will be open to the entire Kalinago people, including persons from Atkinson and Anthresa who forms part of the constituency, but not part of the Kalinago territory. So it is significant, and the supervision team is here to just touch base with the community, see how the engagement is going, how the trainings are coming on. They met with the chief, we had meetings with the Met Office, we had meetings with all of the donors and the partners concerning the facility to see how we are progressing, what are the areas of concern so that we can fix it now, so that when we open that we are ready and functional and ready to go. So we have Mr. Saunders and Mr. Aiken here, and they were in the communities throughout the week. They met with all 8 hamlets, doing the community engagement, meeting with the people, asking their interaction, asking their input, their concerns, their recommendations on the project. And to get a feel, we will have maybe one more supervision meeting with them or visit before the project comes to a close. We're supposed to finish by April 2026. So the team is here on the ground doing the community engagement and having meetings with the partners to just get an idea of where we are and where we're progressing. So we're grateful to have them there as well, joining in the Kalinago Week celebrations.
Alice, I just want to ask you because, we'll be wrapping up shortly, but in terms of what's next, so, we spoke about Kalinago Week. Minister said, how happy he is where we have come from to where we are today. We heard the chief as well saying how excited she is. But from your standpoint, as one of the critical cogs in that wheel, what's next for the Kalinago space as we move forward?
There's a lot happening. We're doing a lot of capacity building in the territory itself. We are also building more resilience with our partners in terms of trainings and programs for the youth and the younger people. Also working closely with the council to see if we could do some more capacity building. We also want to look at the skills within the territory to get more persons certified, because we do have a lot of persons who are skilled but may not have the certification that they require. So we are looking at all of that. So in terms of development of the Kalinago people, we are looking a lot at building capacity so that we can have a stronger people, create more opportunities for education, for advancement, and also building stronger homes, stronger people. So we are continuing the mission of both the council have their 5-year development plan, and we're working together with the council as well to strengthen our people and ensure that we protect our environment, because our minister is the Minister of Environment as well, to ensure that our environment is clean and that we, do the recycle, reuse, all of that. So we are building a stronger people and also building a stronger community. That's our core and our focus as we continue to build.
All right, Alice, thank you very much for that. Let me just give you the opportunity to say your final words as we wrap up this program and also by extension the Kalinago Week 2025.
Thank you. We invite you to the territory to come and celebrate with us tomorrow at the smoke ceremony and our 1930 Uprising Memorial. It's going to be a great event. We have our friends here who are celebrating with us, so we invite everyone tomorrow to come 10 o'clock. And of course, we can just sum up the week nicely. Thank you so much, Liam. We will see you tomorrow in the Kalinago territory.
Yeah, you'll definitely see me as well as some of the other members of staff. But in terms of the general public who maybe is anticipate or in doubt about coming, you maybe just want to give them a little insight or spill some of the beans as to what they can expect tomorrow, who they can see, or so on. Or you just
my word for it. What you're gonna find tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow it will be besides the ceremony itself, the minister will be there. Yes, will be there. The chief will be there. So there's the ceremonial service where the chief and all of those will pay respect to the persons who died in the uprising war, but also come and taste some of the food and just look at the development that's within. We have one of the best roads now if you have a drive from Castlebrooks to Pegwa. So just come and immerse yourself in the culture, immerse yourself in the experience, the tradition, the heritage, and just come and have a great time and just relax. Just take a day off and just drive up to the territory, nice road, just cruise off. So come and be a part of the experience. It's not something I can tell you about. You have to come and experience it for yourself. Okay?
All right. Well, thank you very much for that. That brings us to the end of this week's program. Very interesting program, I must say. As you just heard from the Kalinago Development Officer, just come to the Kalinago territory tomorrow, where we will be part of the smoke ceremony as we, conclude the Kalinago week of activities. As you just heard from all the persons who spoke, there's a lot happening, but you can only know what is happening if you are part of it. So there is a general appeal to go to the Kalinago space tomorrow to be part of the final activities in Kalinago Week. Just want to use the opportunity to say thank you to the Honorable Minister, Honorable Kozia Frederick, Ubutu Sanford, Ms. Alice Daram-Plasev, Sawana Fabian, the Stephanie Zabel from the DRR for UNDP here on Island. Again, we look forward to you coming back. Permanent Secretary, Ms. Lisa Valmore. And just again, thank you very much to the listeners for joining us. As we said, this is a new realm for us. We'll be having our program live on social media, so we'll be looking to attract a larger target market. So thank you very much for persons listening to this program. Want to use the opportunity to say happy birthday to our senior policy advisor, Mr. Edgar Hunter, and thank you very much to everybody for tuning in, and stay tuned to this page on a Thursday from 11 to 12, where we'll have a lot more interesting programs to come. So I am Liam Sebastian, the host, signing out, and I'm saying thank you very much to everybody again.
What is your contribution to reforestation and beautification in Dominica?
We are going to make our village the most beautiful one by planting flowers along the roadside.
I'm planting trees at my school, so we're gonna have fruits for snack. Yeah!
At the Forestry Division, we are striving to mitigate against coastal degradation. Trees contribute to soil